They're in Pittsburgh, where they're going to kick off their postseason coming up tomorrow. And if you've watched any of the games on Fox 9 Plus or maybe streamed them on Fox Local, then you probably know the name Jake Griffith. He's the young play-by-play announcer, and sat down with our Fox 9 photojournalist, Aaron Goodyear.
As the whistle sounds, and we are underway in Eagan, Minnesota.
I really enjoy this career field, and it's really just been a lifelong dream.
Second season with Riverlight FC for Chiarelli. Back post, headed in! For the third time in the last 4 matchups, Riverlight go out in front thanks to Sidney Fink's header, 1-0.
I covered pretty much everything from football, basketball, baseball, your traditional sports, to I did swim and dive, tennis, track and field. But when I left Marshall in 2022, while I was at Marshall, we had a really good men's soccer program. Our men's soccer team won the national championship. I called all their games, and people really started to get to know me in the college soccer space for my soccer broadcasting. So when I left in 2022, I said, you know what? I'm going to go all in on soccer.
Here's Mensick with it, cuts to her right. Mensick stopped by Cooper.
Eventually, this job came open in Minnesota that I applied for, and after a series of interviews, I was fortunate that Andrea Yock and the rest of the club staff picked me to be the broadcaster, and I uprooted my life and moved to the Twin Cities, and it's honestly been the best decision that I've ever made.
Chiarelli lifts it, back stick, nodded down toward goal and toward Cooper, who makes the grab. Her 7th save of 2025.
And it sounds cliche to say, but it's a very family-oriented atmosphere.
Racing forward out of a crowd with it. Now Olivia DeRay shifting out wide. Here's DeRay, squares in front, and Cooper will lunge on top of it again. Riverlight FC are finding real options down these outside channels right now.
I've kind of structured my entire life around being a broadcaster. I graduated college early, a couple years early, jumped into the professional industry at the age of 20, and now I'm 29. And so I've been doing this professionally for 9 years and continuing to find ways to climb the ladder and work hard. And it's very rewarding. I'm very fortunate that I am able to live my dreams out as somebody who's less than 30 years old.
As this worked ahead to win, lays it off inside! Back on level footing thanks to Ava Westland's 3rd of the season. 1-1.
Everybody I talk to in the community that comes to these games, they always say the same thing, and that it's a family. I think it really gives that vibe of this is something bigger than just us. It's helping steward the next generation of women's soccer players.
Yeah, great team and great season so far. And you can watch that Minnesota Aurora FC match right here on Fox 9 tomorrow. The kickoff is at noon. Pardon me. You can tune in rather on Fox Local or Fox 9 Plus to catch all the action. And along